Still in the mode of feeling good in this second trimester, so I'm very excited because I get to be outside taking a walk and walking to my all-time favorite grocery store, which is Hyde Park Produce. So I'm looking at the kale. It doesn't look as amazing as I would want it to look, and I don't know if that's just because kale got overproduced, but this is pretty crispy, so I'll be able to make it work in terms of shredding it up and putting it in the salad. Do I think a little green leaf lettuce, and then this, oh no, this is green leaf, and then this is romaine. So we'll do the romaine lettuce. But look at that, and it's like $1.69 versus the bags that we were getting before.
What would you do if you got every single thing that you wanted? Like, if just for a full year, every single thing that you wanted was a yes. Do you think that you would be able to handle it? Do you think you would be overwhelmed? Do you think you would be able to manage it? Like, I'm really curious. I would love to know if you answer that in the comments below, because as I am standing here unpacking my kale, my green leafy lettuce, my spinach, and I'm preparing these pantry style containers to make a makeshift salad bar in my home, I am looking around and noticing that I have absolutely every single thing that I have asked for, or I'm experiencing every single thing that I have asked for in the last maybe decade of my life, right? Like, and coming back to this space where I'm realizing that I'm experiencing every single thing that I want, or I'm getting everything that I want, is mind blowing, because I think in the past, maybe I've gotten things that I wanted, but I've been either maybe too far in my trauma or too like invested or involved in somebody else's drama, or too focused on a goal that I completely missed the idea that, like, now I'm getting everything that I want. And how am I responding to that? And this was one of the questions in my 21 questions journal. And I get that now. I definitely respond in gratitude. But I mean, even as I'm sitting here going through this process and noticing that I have time in my day to prep to, first of all, walk to my favorite store that's in my neighborhood, pick up enough salad fixings to make me a salad for about a week and a half, a week, maybe a week-ish, pay for it, and come home and prep it. Not only do I have the time to be able to do that, but I also have the resources to be able to do that. And there was a season in my life where that just wasn't the case. And I don't think I've ever been someone to take things for granted, but I do think that it is fascinating with the documentation process to notice that I'm getting the stuff that I want and how I'm responding to it, versus before when I was getting stuff that maybe other people wanted from me and it just didn't feel right. And I keep bringing this up because I think it's very, very important, and it's something that hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, I think about when I was in my luxury apartment. It's like, that's something that other people really, really wanted for me, and I get it. Like, they want me to have the best of best, and they want me to know that I'm deserving. But it was very interesting for me to circle back to this space of like, but I don't want that. And I'm not, and it isn't to say that I'll never want it, but it is to say that I don't want it right now. And realizing that sometimes the reason that we are responding to the things that we want from life in a non-positive way or in a negative way is because we really don't want it. Because I'm telling you, I am blown away at the peace and contentment and fulfillment and joy and happiness and just general, like, overwhelming awe that I have for my life right now. Yet the outward pieces do not look the way that I think other people told me they were going to look, or other people told me they were supposed to look. And I think if I could do it all over again, like, I think I would still do the same thing, because I like to learn my lessons myself. But I think as a person who you happen to be listening to who's on YouTube, I would encourage you, if you want to take a shorter route to your happiness, is to really figure out the things that you want versus the things that other people want for you, because there is definitely a space where the stuff that's showing up and the stuff that you're going after and the stuff that you're investing in and the stuff that you're trying to do and the things that you're trying to make happen, if it's not for you, it won't feel good when you get it. It won't feel solid. It's amazing to have the look of less now, but to feel wealthier, richer, happier than I felt in a very, very long time. And for that, I'm so incredibly grateful. And so I figured, as I put together our little produce for the week, this little mid-produce update, that I would just share some of the thoughts that I'm having, especially since my audio is super bad on this. But I would love to know in the comments that you have in your life right now. Is it what you want? The home, the food, the people, the job, the kitchen supplies, the stuff that you have in your life right now. Is it what you want? And if it's not, are you willing to do the work to change it?